Hi, welcome back to Fausts Alptraum. I made a huge mistake. Or not really a mistake, but just. I don't know how the hell I missed this. I'll show you what I mean. So here I am, trying to find the third pig. And I'm searching the entire house. The entire house. I have searched probably 7, 8 times. And I cannot find these pieces of something. And I'm I'm just baffled. Like, did my game glitch or just what happened? Tell me how. Excuse me. Tell me how I missed this. Did I not check this? Was this not jammed? Because as far as I remember, this was jammed. It wouldn't open. She said that it was locked, but it wouldn't open. How come it opens now? I don't get it. A small hand axe. So, that happened. This is great. Completely missed this. This plant seems out of the ordinary. Whatever. Let's just. I. How does this happen? So, yeah, I've been stuck for so long, and now here's the solution. We just use the axe. Not a terribly sharp hand axe. It should just barely chop through wooden boards. Oh, how specific. What a specific description. Let's just get this over with. There are cracks in the floor, like it would easily break if stepped upon. Hack at it with the hand axe? Yes. And the third pig is probably in that room because it's locked. Okay. Kitty cat, you wanna come with me? Let's go. I, okay, now what? Go down from here? Yeah. Oh, interesting. Oh, I'm on top of the shelf. Interesting. I'm gonna open the door first of all. Yeah, there we are. Amazing. Okay. Astrology in life. The Wheel of Fortune is particularly unique. Is a particularly unique tarot card. Is it tarot or tarot? Whatever. A wheel comprised of three concentric circles hangs in the middle of the card. The innermost the innermost one represents creativity, the middle one symbolizes the forces of being, with the outermost one standing for the physical world. There are no symbols on the smallest ring, as creative potential is infinite. Cool. Save? Yes. Yes. Please and thank you. Okay. Where is the third pig? This. How is this little girl? What? I'm not even going to question it. Whatever. Is there nothing? I'm gonna check everything. But before that, I need to pee. I don't know why I didn't pee before I started the recording, but just I'll be right back. Something to leave you with. I don't really have anything to leave you with. I'm sorry. I'll be right back. Hey, did you miss me?
No, God!
No? Okay. Oh, of course not. Why would you miss me? Anyway, transformations and symbols of the libido phenomenology. That's a word. Answer the job. Riveting. Okay. 70 books. The skeptical chemist. Book of Balance. The City of the Sun. The Monarchy of Spain. Atheism Conquered. Book of Splendor. Book of Creation. The Book of Revelation. What is going on? You must understand from one make 10. Two will go on its way, with three close behind. You will be prosperous. Abandon four from 5 and 6. So says the witch. Match 7 and 8. That's how it's done. 9 is one, but 10 is none. That is the witch's sums. 15, 15, 15. Man, I'm so tired of these puzzles. I can't. Something shiny was on top of the bookcase. Although a bit tall, she could just barely reach it if she stepped here and... Oh dear, this is rather dangerous. The shadow suddenly flowed down. Hey, Mephisto. Haven't seen you in a bit. Locks the color of Black Widow spiders. Swept Elizabeth's face. Black Widow. Locks the color of Black Widow spiders. Black Widow spiders are not gray or silver. They're black. Black Widow. Whatever. The demon smiled beneath its eyelashes in stark contrast to Elizabeth's wide-eyed stare. No, not the cat again. I just got the cat. The black cat emitted a high-pitched screech and jumped away, snagging the dress in the process. Aw, darn it, not again. I know, Elizabeth. There was no way of knowing where to find it again. I hate the mice. I hate them so much. Mephisto, listen, you're a cool dude and everything. But you put me through such difficult times. Anyway, am I recording? Yeah. Okay. There was no way of knowing where to find it again. Yeah, I know. What? Who are you looking for? That fellow? I think you should refrain from spending time with that. Huh? It follows one around for no reason. It's quite serious and a bit fussy to boot. It threw a fit over the smallest thing. Best to stay far away from it, if you don't want needless drama. The demon cocked its head and nattered away incessantly. But it's the only thing here that helps me, Elizabeth mumbled. Eh? What's that you say? No one here will help you. But I can help you if you want. You only have to ask. You want this, right? The shiny thing was revealed to be a key when the demon plucked it. Here you go. The key was brought next to Elizabeth's face with a surprising straightforwardness. This sudden gesture of kindness actually made her feel uneasy. I can get it myself, Elizabeth said, as she withdrew her hand, to which the demon raised an eyebrow. But just take the key, Elizabeth. Those purple lips smirked, and it didn't move back to give Elizabeth any space. All right, then get it yourself. The key flew back up top. Why? Why would you? So now your cat's gone, and you don't have the key. Good job. Now it was too tall to be. Oh, he put it right at the top. Mephisto, you petty asshole. If only someone could jump up there. Oh, you mean like the cat? The Mask of Red Death, the Imp of blah blah blah. I don't think that these have anything. I'm just gonna go over them. Just random shit. Right, can I? Okay. Thank you for this. Can I would think that I have to push this bookcase to where I need to reach the key, but Elizabeth, can you not get over some damn books? According to Jewish legend, God collected dust in the first hour, conceived of Adam in the second hour, formed Adam as various shapes in the third hour, knitted his body together in the fourth hour, bestowed him features in the fifth hour, imparted Adam a soul in the sixth hour, and Adam stood on his own feet in the seventh hour. Some theologians believe that Adam was a type of golem, an empty shell, before God infused his body with a soul. Cool. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, Zoroastri. Oh, wait. Muqaddimah of Ibn Khaldun. Oh, wow, that actually sounds familiar. It's pretty cool, wow. Dreams. Dreams are interrupted by the presence of reason. If one remembers it is actually a long weekend when dreaming of hastily getting up and going to work, then we may realize that this is just a dream and wake up. Even nightmares will appear as real as the physical world, as long as the conscious mind does not notice the irregularities of a dream. One may wake up from a dream if one observes the illogical aspects of their surroundings. So, are you telling me this is a dream? Okay, I got a match. Uh, Can I use this chair? Save it. Anyway, oh, nothing in here really. Okay. Freud believed that dreams only serve to fulfill hidden desires. The brain will subconsciously seek to accomplish hopes and wants. For example, a hungry person might dream of feasting at a grand table. If his feet are cold, then he might be walking barefoot in the snow. If his throat is sore, then someone may be choking him, etc. Blah blah blah. Okay. A few torn scraps of paper. Oh, great. I visited the hospital again, and so did he. He called himself the doctor's research partner, but he seemed very unwelcome. I've seen how he interacts with Margaret, and it's the first time I've seen her smile so happily at someone else. Although I am loath to admit it, but perhaps he is better suited to keep her company than I am. Please respond to her love and kind, I implored him. Margaret is willing to meet with me. It seems that she isolated herself after she was forbidden to meet with him. After all, she is one of the research sponsors. His target is the doctor and me. Anyone could see that. Strange noises are emitted from the laboratory at night. Are there rats in this establishment? The weather has deteriorated so much that the trains have stopped running. It is my first night here. One short night has been enough to change my mind about this place. How does Margaret endure such a sinister place night after night? He left after giving me the key to the cellar. I have no idea where he went after he left. The wind and snow show no signs of stopping. Strange chattering sounds mixed in with the winter wind are coming from downstairs. I will sneak downstairs for a peek when the doctor returns to his room. Put it with the old guy. The sound of song played by the record player came from afar. Okay. So there's still no way to get the key? Awesome. Well, let's go find out who has horrible music taste. Where am I? A scene that had been seen before somewhere. What? It was locked. What's this? The Wuppertal Sanatorium was founded in 1930 and sits in a picturesque mountain valley, providing a place of respite in a rural countryside that lacked medical facilities. It has recently garnered plans to leverage the government's subsidies in order to expand. Hospital director Diane Wagner is a scientist. When her brethren were troubled by the country's unrest, she noticed where the nation's true weakness lay and decided to throw herself into medicine. Being cured isn't a matter to be ashamed of. The hospital director advertised that facing problems head on was the most effective cure. The doors to the Garden of Hope would forever be open to patients in need. Okay. There's paper and ink, do it. Okay, yeah. Let's go. A maze? Oh. Oh boy. Oh goody. Uh, Right. Well, we're back. Oh, okay. Wow, I thought I was stuck for a second. Okay. What's this? What is this? Memo. He came to visit the mayor's poor daughter. I don't know when they met each other. This is really quite devious. Is he here to expose me or take away my benefactor? I know he's not interested in her. It's plain to see who he's really looking at. Interesting. Are you just gonna repeat? Uh. Okay. Okay, fine. I had to say the triplets were house imped after Margaret accidentally saw them. I had to. What is going on? No! Oh my god, no! Oh god. Well, this is my worst nightmare come true. It's not even scary, it's just annoying. Extremely annoying. Let's get this over with. Oh great, she's freaking extremely slow. Amazing. Ah. Okay. Here, back. There we go. No, no. Stop. Stop. Okay. Snow, come down hard and cover the tracks. But I'm running out of materials. This is getting quite alarming. Oh. The mayor's eyes will be staying the night. Must lock the door. The mayor's eyes will be staying the night. Must lock the door. Listen, I don't know what weird ass shit is going on. Turn with a rolling sound. Just shut it off. No? Okay. Apparently she liked the song. A well-worn and dusty journal sits on the table. A fountain pen sits between two of the pages. A bullet-pointed list starts at the top. The stains have covered a lot of words. First couple of lines are crossed out for some reason. List. Public hospital blood supplies running low. Opportunity to lure back customers. Emma Wolf, 7 pints. Hilda, 10 pints. Kidney and liver. Conrad, discard. Other than heart. Paul Miller, Hans Miller. Pauline Miller, cornea. Meyer. Margaret Sean von Schneider. Flowers who bloomed at her side. Confess to her for me. Give her my wishes. Tell her she is lovely. And that night and day my heart pines for love of her. Reveal to her. I can't frickin' read. Reveal to her soul the secret of my flame. Let her breathe out with you sweetest fragrances. Speak for me. May she be acquainted with the passion she has roused, and of which my troubled heart has not breathed a word. Faust, the flower song. Well, I got the cat back. That's great. What just happened? Hi, what are you doing here? Elizabeth bent down, but the cat didn't run away as she expected it to. Ah, yes. This is for you, she said. She took out the bracelet from her pocket, wiped off the dust on the bell, and gently put it on the cat. Oh, key with the label. A key in front of the bed labeled data room. Finally. I didn't find the last pig. I'm still waiting to find the last pig. Okay, well, let's just keep playing. Dude, who keeps playing? Data room, here we come. Where? The data room was upstairs, right? Yeah, that's the room over here is the display room. The data room is in the room where the three pigs were. Too far. The match in my hand couldn't reach it. Okay, cool. It wasn't locked yet. The door wouldn't open. Okay. It was locked. Key. Do your thing. Is there a piano here? Or... Okay, never mind. Piece of yellowed mail and an envelope with quite neat and orderly handwriting on it. Oh boy, more reading, my favorite. Mr. Valentin, how are you? My apologies for the fact that I'm the one responding on Margaret's behalf after such a long period of time. There were simply too many things to be handled here, and the situation has only became stable recently. It's now the most charming season, springtime. The snow has melted and the temperature has risen back up to a more tolerable range. Dr. Wagner disappeared into the blizzard. I trust that you've read about it in the papers. We still haven't given up on waiting and hope that you'll also pray for her return. But please don't worry, the person that we mentioned to you in the previous letters is here. The situation is quite good as of now, so is Margaret. So please be at ease, please don't try to find us. Margaret doesn't wish to see you. The weather of early spring is still quite erratic, so please take care of yourself. DBC book. Amazing. Okay. Yes, make a record. Can I? No, okay. A large black umbrella. Amazing. Nothing. Wait! There was an empty space that would just fit a book. Cat tried to use his front paws to reach into the bottom of the space, but his paws didn't fit. Okay, a painting locked to the wall. Okay, can I use this? Yeah, sure. Do that. And that open now. Something like a safety deposit box open. An exquisite key made in the shape of a sun fell out. Sun-shaped key. Amazing. Paper scraps with crayon drawings on them were stacked on the table. The Blue Bird of Happiness. There was a kind brother and sister duo in an unfortunate family. After an unfortunate Christmas and a sad evening, the witch told them that there was a blue bird in a faraway kingdom that would bring them happiness. Thus they took with them their burdens and set foot on their journey, leaving the unfortunate family. How to create a golem. Most people believe that creating a golem starts by creating a human shape out of clay, Hebrew, blah blah blah. Golem will wake and start to move and return dust if the word on his head is changed to meth. Wait, but this may be important information. Emeth. Okay. Long match. So then I can light that thing on the thing. Okay. Nothing. There was a piece of paper spread out, a fragment torn from the mail. The handwriting was smudged from the humidity and it was difficult to make out. I cleaned the house. I wiped down everything quite cleanly, no matter whether it was furniture, walls, railing, carpet, or that axe. It was a pity, but I also threw away my most beloved bracelet. Although I'd washed it multiple times, I still felt that it was unclean. I actually hadn't verified the significance of Margaret's name appearing in that register of names. Perhaps it wasn't as I thought, but the me at that time was unable to think properly. I knew that it was my fault. It'd be fine if I just told everyone the truth. Someone would have naturally come by to pick this place up. What about Margaret? Did she know, yet still sponsor this business? Was she helping the doctor? Would she be taken away? I couldn't say a word when I thought of this. I told that person my thoughts. Please think of something. I pleaded with him. It seems like there's some sort of organ donating business going on. I'm speculating here. Homunculus is literally translated as little person from Latin and indicates a life form that was created artificially. Different methods of creation are noted in direct records, such as mixing human blood and dew in a mercury flask and confining it for a month, maintaining it at the constant temperature of a horse's womb. What the hell? Mass of matter would slowly form into blood vessels and nerves. I don't think that's how it works. Then continue to heat and add flesh, blood, a small person will be born inside the flask. They appear the same as human children, but need to be fed each month. The interpretation of dreams. Freud postulated that nightmares are the manifestation of one's desires, but that these desires materialize on multiple levels and sometimes can take form in an opposite direction. However, no one would agree that the only function of dreams is to fulfill desires. Does someone dreaming of being chased by a killer secretly wish to be murdered? Freud would say yes, because all dreams exist to fulfill desires. Okay. Okay. So let's light this up. This would reach the candle holder. I did, yep. And voila. The carpet ate up the sound of Elizabeth's footsteps. It was so quiet that one wasn't even sure if time was really flowing. The light spilled into the room from behind and was then reflected back. Oh. She turned and for a split second thought she was staring at her. The person's back was facing the candlelight, and the face was ensconced in a large hat brim. But she could still clearly see that the lifeless face looked exactly like hers, a starkly white reflection on the glass. Oh. The only difference was that the other had no expression. Get out. Eh? What are you doing here? Get out. There were no tonal inflections as the person drifted past in the dark. She was caught by the cold, hard gaze, and for reasons unknown couldn't even get a word out. She didn't know why, but something was pressing down on her so hard that she could barely breathe. The gray and blue figure suddenly turned. Soundless footsteps padded out of the room, as if the person had never seen Elizabeth before. I am so confused. Well, let's explore this room. It's just a bunch of mirrors. Nothing else. There was a keyhole above the mirror frame and an almost open eye engraved on to the top of the keyhole. Open eye, you said. Oh god. You're gonna do that again? No. Thank you for that. That was totally necessary. Okay, so there's a keyhole apparently. And nothing else, okay. Keyhole. But what do I have? So I don't have an eye-shaped key. I have an eye, if you like that. Shape of the sun. This probably goes to the hallway with the sun. Well, I think I'm gonna leave it here. Let me just save. We made hella progress. We made a lot of progress this video, and I'm quite pleased with that. So, if you enjoyed this video, consider leaving a like, consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you taking the time out to watch my videos. Take care of yourself, stay inside, wash your hands, don't touch your face or your eyes. And I will see you hopefully in the next one.